I'm not sure why nobody is talking about this. Keeping organized doesn't need to be complicated. So in my previous videos, I've shown you how to come up with a mountain of ideas for your videos, but now the problem is, how do you keep it all organized? In this video, I'm going to show you how to stay organized, stay on track, and always be ready when ideas strike. With these exact tools, I've stayed organized, stayed on track, and have been able to post consistently every other day for this past year. If you stick around to the end of this video, I just might give you a sneak peek into my exact content calendar to keep things organized and on track. And the best part, everything I'm gonna mention here is absolutely free. Well, almost free. So enough about me, and let's get right into it. There are a couple of tools that you want to use to keep on track with your content. And by a couple, I mean there are hundreds. And by this point, there are probably thousands. My top 3 choices are 1, spreadsheet programs like Google Sheets and Microsoft Excel, 2, WhatsApp, and 3, Trello. So your most basic, but sometimes basic is all you really need so you don't overcomplicate things. So these are spreadsheet programs. I'm gonna go over Google Sheets first. So the advantages of Google Sheets is that it's free and you can access it with a Gmail account, which is also free. There are some limitations, but for what you're going to be using it for, I doubt you're going to run into them. Another huge advantage is the collaboration function in real time with Sheets. So you can invite others to work with you in real time. They can leave comments, make changes. And the good thing is those people that leave comments or make changes, you're able to see who it was that updated the file. And a great part here is you can revert back to your original file or a couple steps back if there are changes that you don't want to stay there forever. So this is great if you have a social media manager that's helping you out with your content calendar, so the both of you can collaborate and stay organized in the same document. So a big advantage here is access anywhere. As long as you have an internet connection, you can access your files via the cloud. This is huge because no matter where you are, you can add, make changes to your document. Next up, I'm going to talk about Microsoft Excel. So the big advantage here is that it's an extremely powerful spreadsheet program. It can do huge calculations, more calculations at once. It has a lot more functions than Google Sheets, and it can tackle a massive amount of data. Again, for this use of just creating our content calendar, you probably won't feel like you need any more power, but I wanted to let you know for if the possibilities, you want to take things a little bit further and higher computing power, Excel is going to be your choice. A really big con comparing Sheets and Excel is Excel you have to pay for, right? So you have to get the Microsoft Office suite, which comes with Microsoft Word, Publisher, PowerPoint, Outlook, and OneNote. These are all industry staples. They're extremely powerful, but again, you'll be more than satisfied with your free version of Google Suite compared to the Microsoft suite of programs. Another con is unless you pay for the OneDrive cloud system from Microsoft, you won't be able to access your files remotely. So you'll have to be sitting at your computer, at your laptop to make changes. And this can really get in the way because sometimes when creativity hits, you might not be sitting in your office or have your laptop right in front of you. So next up is my dark horse, that one program that nobody talks about, but is so helpful and convenient. If you're finding any value in this video, I'd appreciate you smashing the like button. It helps more people get access to this information so they can level up the quality of their content. I'm Dave here at Duff Media, and I turned my passion into profit. I was an elementary school teacher for almost 2 decades, and now because of content, I've transitioned into creating content for myself and my clients full time. And it's my passion to teach you to do the same. So back to number 2, WhatsApp. This is my dark horse, the one nobody talks about that I found to be the most useful of all the tools while on the go. The idea here is that you keep track of your ideas in a WhatsApp thread to yourself. So your phone is always on you and you always have access to it everywhere. WhatsApp is free and I'm pretty sure we all have it on our phones. It's available to both Apple and Android users, even though honestly, who's still an Android user in 2024?
Hey, that is offensive.
But that's for another day. So each message you send to yourself is a different idea. This way, when you're going back through your messages, you can see each bubble is a different video idea. So for myself, what I'll do is I'll send a message to myself and I'll make sure the first words is what I want it to be. Either podcast idea, video idea, or business idea. Put it in that message, and then now when I'm scrolling back through, I can see it right there. So voice to text. You can use voice to text when you're on the go and inspiration hits. So instead of typing out a long video script idea, just hit the microphone and talk it out. Just make sure when you use talk to text, you go back to make sure that the text matches up with what you said. I know when I do talk to text, I get all kinds of crazy words back to me and it doesn't make sense. I try to say video idea and that becomes new frontier. I'll put in content plan and that'll change it to dinner with Stan. And my favorite is call the wife becomes install the bike. It's crazy. So just go back and double check. So next up is my final and favorite tool for keeping all my video ideas organized. But before I get to that, if you're finding value here, this channel is focused on helping you level up your content game, so subscribe for more. And number 3 is Trello. I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of what this tool looks like, and I'm gonna walk you through creating your first board. So Trello is what I'm currently using, and it is my favorite option. Just like the other options here, it is completely free. There is a paid version, but honestly, I've never run into a situation where I needed to upgrade, and I've been using it now for almost a year. So there are cards at the top of the screen when you create the video name, and you can add in captions and exactly what you want to write. And if you use Google Drive, which I suggest that you do, you can put the link of the Google Drive link into the comment section, and then you're completely organized and you're ready to go. So I know other creators who use this with their editors. They link the same boards to each other, and then their editors are updating when the videos come in and moving it along the cards for them, as well if you have a virtual assistant. So here, just like with Google Sheets, you can collaborate with people online, so you can give access to other people so they can jump on the board as well. You can even give access to your clients, however it is you want to do that. How about we just jump right in and I show you exactly how to do that. So before we get to that walkthrough, I have a consulting program that walks you through my entire process to turn your content and social media profiles into a lead machine. This program guides you to drive hot inbound leads, build your online authority, and save you time. So if you want to know more, leave a comment below or book a call with the link in the description and I'll get in touch. So let's get right to that walkthrough. Okay, so here we are in Trello. The sign up, super simple, like pretty much everything else you would sign up for. You put in your email, you have to verify your email, and then you're in. So this is the main dashboard here. You'll see all my different boards are here. Great thing is they have templated boards for you to go in, but let me show you what my actual boards look like. Okay, so let's look at my most recent content here. So this is my short form content. So I call them batches because I like to batch record, where in which you are recording a bunch of videos at one time. So I like to record at least 10. If I'm gonna do for myself, I'll do 15 to 20. This way you just have a lot of content to slowly drip out over time. So again, you can create these cards at the top. My boards work from right to left. As videos get posted, they get moved along to the right. So they're going to start at the left where I need to add captions. Then I'm going to be ready to post them. Then I'm going to slide them along. They're scheduled to post. And then we move into posted to Instagram. Once they're posted here, I know we're good to go. After that, I repurpose the same video and I'll post that to YouTube, my YouTube channel. And then after that, I will post that to my LinkedIn. Once it gets here to the end to where LinkedIn is, I know that it's gone to all my social profiles or my main ones, and we're good to go. So how do you create a board like this? It might seem a little confusing. I mean, it's not that confusing. It's pretty straightforward on what's here, but let me show you how to create one from scratch. So from here, you want to create your board. So you go up to the top here and you say create. We can do a board here. You can start from a template, or you can create a workspace. Like I was saying before, you can add in other people so that they can edit as well with you. But let's just we're going to create a board from scratch here. So we're going to name this board, we're going to call this YouTube test, just so I don't mix it up with my other stuff. And again, visibility, I'm just going to make it a workspace. You can make it public so others can see that, but workspace, anybody that I invite come to it, or I can make it private, but you can see it. Let's just make it a workspace, nice and easy, and we're going to create. So we've got an empty board here, and let's pretend as if we're going to use it for content. Let's put our first one in, and let's say our video is edited video. Then our next one, we're going to need to add captions. Then we're good. After we've added captions, we're going to schedule it to post. And we're going to say posted to Instagram. These are just going to be our column headings. Let's just stop there just for easeability. So what you do is you create the cards, you add a card. So this is going to be, let's say video number 1. We're going to say 3 reasons why you should. So there you go. So what you can do is you click into the board now. Now you can add in team members, you can add different labels on it, but to be honest, I'll just be straight up what I use. Very simple. I just put the caption in here. Caption is gonna be whatever that is, right? And if I had a hashtag strategy, we could just say YouTube content and maybe content creator. Okay, whatever that is for you. And then you would save that. So you can put in the attachments here. You can add in the Google Drive link or the actual video there if you wanted to, and you can slide things along. But again, and if you wanted to share that with somebody, you can do that. If you have a team member creating these for you, you can add comments here. So they can add a comment and say, if it's coming from your editor, the edited video, say, at 10 seconds, I need you to change this caption or add this B-roll instead. So then you hit save here, and now it's saved. Close that out, and then let's pretend that, okay, the video is good. I've edited it. Now I've added those captions. I'm gonna jump over to Instagram and I'm gonna schedule that post. You can schedule a bunch at a time. That's what I suggest that you do. And then after I've posted that, I will say I posted it to Instagram. I like space, but I want to change it up. All my boards, I have different backgrounds. So just easily go to change background. You can go photos, and then we can just put camera crew. And that comes up, and we'll go with this one. So we just wait a second for it to upload. So this is our board, and this is going to keep us organized, right? So we have another video. Number 2 is 3 reasons why. We have another video. Video number 3 is my favorite software to use as a content creator, etc. Right? And then all you have to do is just slide that through as need, and as you are filling these things out, I've added the captions, or okay, these are good to go. I've now added, and there it is, and you're good to go. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that walkthrough of Trello. I absolutely love it. It works like a charm for me. So in addition to these tools that I've mentioned above, I have creator friends in my network that also use Asana, Hootsuite, Later.com, and Monday.com. They all pretty much do the same thing. Some little tweaks. Some of them you can post from the actual websites to your social media, so that eliminates a step for you. But again, essentially they all do the same thing. So whatever you want to choose, make sure it works for you. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. And as I mentioned before, I have a consulting program that walks you through my entire process to turn your content and social profiles into a lead machine. This program guides you to drive hot inbound leads, build your online authority, and save you time, all with creating high quality content. And now that you have your ideas sorted, you're going to want to write your scripts in a concise and impactful way. So take a look at the next video in this series where I give you my 3-step formula for writing impactful scripts that people want to watch. See you in the next one.